my name is Tina and welcome to Kachina's guide. Yesterday I've done a long form and a short form video for Miscellany. Let's tell you more about Kachina and her tribe. In case you don't remember Kachina from the Children of Echoes, she was the one who had the break the ground little Saurian. She is the mottled gold yet unsmelted from the Children of Echoes, the Geo tribe. Our tribe works closely with stone. That's one of our symbols, actually. Every sparkling gem is unique in their own way. I wish I could collect them all. But yeah, from my previous videos, what we know about her so far. First of all, she has tried the pilgrimage many times, unfortunately failing every single one of them. And second of all, her tribe, the Geo tribe, is collecting these gems. They're like a gemstone miner type of civilization. Tepetli. Oh, it's Tepetli? I really should learn how to pronounce those names. Tepetlisaurus are very affectionate saurians. If they suddenly headbutt you, don't panic. It might be their way of showing affection, except when they are angry, of course. Wait a second, they're just like cats. We've also seen some trials about them in the 5.0 stream, as well as the Lil Buddy is gonna be also a Tepetlisaurus. So I think most fans are definitely familiar with them, and it seems like they're one of the most affectionate ones. They live in the Tequemecan Valley, the settlement of the tribe who live alongside the Tepetlisaurus, known as the Children of Echoes. Whether it's the clanging of artisans' hammers or the tapping of gem hunters testing the rocks, echoing sounds can be heard throughout the canyon. Oh, we also see the little dinosaur there. Be aware, Miscellany wants to eat you, just saying. And just so you know, her essential material is gonna be from the Glutonous Yomgasaur Mountain King, as well as her talent ascension weekly boss being the Nave Arlecchino's challenge. Since the last video I made, now there is also a post for the animal bodies, the long neck rhino. People arriving in Natlan for the first time often think the long neck rhino is also a type of saurian, but it is not the case at all. It's just big and apparently tasty, because yes, Miscellany eats these things! And they're probably giving a lot of raw meat, let's be honest. As well as the alpacas. I can't look at these guys the same ever again. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, the official Genshin account posted a quite interesting TikTok, if I may say so. I don't know how to feel about that. These fluffy four-legged camelids are elegant and gentle and get along pretty well with humans, just like good partners to understand one another. Although they look very different, this animal is indeed a distant relative of the sumpter beast. That guy gives a lot of meat, is all I'm saying. But it doesn't matter because we are here for Kachina. So let's get into her character introduction. As you know, she is from the Geo tribe with the Nanatskayan. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. She uses the polearm and she has the ancient name of Utabiti, which I'm pretty sure we're gonna find out more when it comes to her story quest. Now, about her name card, the Turbo Twirly. We're gonna talk about Turbo Twirly quite a lot when it comes to skills. But what is this Turbo Twirly? This Turbo Twirly only looks like a top. It is, in fact, a drill that can split even the strongest rock asunder. Because when I'm fighting, I'll imagine that my opponents are the loveliest of gem-bearing ores, the kind I'd be proud to bring home and hoard. That's one way to imagine your opponents you're about to slaughter. Her specialty dish being impeccably organized. Is this supposed to be nachos? I love grapefruit chips. I would love them even more if they could be stacked neatly into a tower. I don't know why, but this looks like nachos. Her idle animation is also super cute, with her just refining a gemstone. As I said before, in not just her life, but in the whole tribe's life, gemstones are a big part of. Come, look at this gem. When you hold it up under the sun, it almost looks like it's got a whole rainbow hiding inside. Ooh, that might be one of the reasons why her polearm is called Footprint of the Rainbow. Not necessarily always the best weapon for her, but all about this later. For now, only lore. I've already talked about her story in the very first drip marketing video I've done back in Italy. She has been participating in the pilgrimage for quite a long time now, unfortunately always failing, and that's why she doesn't understand why the ancient name Utabiti was given to her. But having been granted this great honor, she had an obligation to participate in the pilgrimage and return to the sacred flame. Moreover, returning triumphantly from the pilgrimage and rising up like a hero of the legend was the dream of every warrior in Natlan, including Kachina. As she experienced failure time and time again, not only was she overwhelmed with sadness, but she couldn't even lift her head to face the disappointed looks in the face of her friends. Nevertheless, she would wipe away her tears and stand up once more. But having already failed so many times, could she really achieve success in the pilgrimage? Kachina, who always gave everything she had to fight on, felt doubt creeping into her heart. So, first of all, I'm almost certain that she's gonna win the pilgrimage, either her or the traveler. Those are the only options. I think it's really fitting that we are witnessing her winning finally. TLDR, she was giving a very strong ancient name, and she really wants to win. Always standing up, just wants to win. What is her relationship with Saurians? Ayo? Ayo? I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Ayo. Ayo? Ayo is a very important companion to me. Even though he looks well-behaved now, he really loved headbutting people when he was younger. Yeah, just like my cat. He's super strong, so even I get knocked over sometimes. Not much you can do about it though, because it's just how the Piltosaurs show their affection. Oof. Ayo, stop headbutting me. Alright, I won't say anymore. It's just like cats. These guys are just like cats. Oh, it's windy. The waves are up. It's the perfect time to try some advanced surfing moves. Kachina, wanna come? Now? Okay, let's go together. I got some first aid supplies in my backpack just in case. I'm not scared. I have a feeling she's scared. Huh? You wanna take a photo of me? Thank you. In every single introduction, she just seems to be super shy. Now, she has a line about staying organized. Oh, I just saw a brick that wasn't properly stacked. What should I do? Now it feels like there's a little saurian scratching away inside my chest. Oh my god. Wait a second. Oh, see the representation? Oh my god, I love her so much. I can do it. No, I can't. I can do it. No, it's fine. I can definitely do it. Right? Oh my goodness, oh my god, she's so relatable. And that's it for her character introduction. Now, as for her dance live teaser...
The land of the Children of Echoes is rich in gemstones. Naturally, the tribe has no shortage of skilled miners.
What is this, the Apple Factory? From her voice lines, it really feels like that people don't really like her in her tribe because she has failed so many times in this pilgrimage. And it's gonna be Miscellany, as well as the Traveler and Paimon, who are gonna be teaming up with her and we're gonna do something great together. Basically, we're gonna be her adoptive parents.
Kachina excels at unearthing precious gems, but falls short when it comes to recognizing her own strengths.
Genshin, I came here to relax. I don't want relatable characters like this. Why are all my problems reflected in her?
She wouldn't have to dig deep to find the treasure trove of potential and resilience she already has.
But before getting into the nitty-gritty of how she works and what team comp she would be good in, let's just very quickly go through her actual kit. As I said a lot of times already, she's gonna be a Geo-Polearm user with obviously this new Night Soul mechanic that's unique to Natlan. As soon as the Natlanian character uses their skill, they're gonna enter this Night Soul state, and while they are there, they can use certain things. For Kachina herself, this is gonna be the Turbo Twirly, her little drill cart. There are two ways to use this skill. If you just hit the skill, then you're gonna summon Turbo Twirly, but you're not gonna jump in there, you're just gonna summon it somewhere else. And if you press and hold, then you're automatically gonna be in Turbo Twirly. But regardless, you can just mount and unmount by clicking the same button. If you're not riding it, then periodically it's gonna slam the ground, consuming Night Soul points. And if you're riding it, then you're gonna keep consuming it consistently, but your attacks are gonna be replaced, and once you hit it, you're gonna hit the ground. Similarly, what the Turbo Twirly does on its own periodically, but it's just gonna consume more Night Soul points. If you run out of Night Soul points, that's not necessarily the end of the skill. The little orange bar, the fuel that I'm never ever gonna remember how to pronounce. As soon as the Night Soul points run out, you start using that one up, which by the way, we got some new information about, because now we know exactly all the methods how we can recharge this phlogiston. Did I just finally say it right? Or in certain scenarios, you can keep this full all the time, and thus you can technically stay in the Night Soul state forever. The first one is Everflame Seed. I talked about this before. These are basically like the Dragon Spine torches. Touch a flaming seed of phlogiston. You can collect candlecap mushrooms and flame grantees. I don't know what those are, but you can get some phlogiston through them, collect crystal beetles and pyro crystal flies. You can also destroy phlogiston piles and phlogiston explosive barrels, even though I'm pretty sure if you destroy the barrel, you're just gonna be blown up. And they didn't mention it here, but with someone like Miscellany, if you harvest an Atlanian specialty, then you're also gonna recharge your phlogiston. And you can obviously recharge it to the teleport waypoints and the Statue of the Seven. Now that we have it all done, back to Kachina. Her elemental burst is gonna create a big field around her called the Turbo Drill Field, and it's gonna increase, first of all, the Turbo Turley's area of attack, and also the movement speed if you're riding it. And worth to mention is really important, both the burst and the skill are gonna be scaling with the defense. So finally, when you see a defense artifact, you're gonna be happy. And while it's true for every single Natlan character so far, I wanna mention it again because it's just so cool. You can actually change 2 Natlan characters in situations where we couldn't before. When you're climbing a wall, you can switch to Kachina. So mountain climbing got a huge upgrade. Are her numbers high or something? Not really. So what is the big fuss about her? That is because of one artifact set, Scroll of the Hero of Cinder City. And oh boy, it is so insane! The 4-piece description is super long. Let me try to summarize it for you. Whenever you're triggering an elemental reaction, you get 12% elemental damage of the element that you just triggered. But if you are in the Night Soul state, then this 12% becomes 40%, which Kachina is gonna be really good with, just putting down the turbo too early. Constantly generating elemental reactions, you're gonna have a 40% elemental damage bonus for any type you have on your other team. That's why I'm saying that Kachina herself is nothing special. She is literally the only one who can use this set. But whenever we get better characters, just so you know, this is an insane artifact and definitely gonna use it on them. If you have any team comp idea, make sure to leave it in the comments. But I think the 2 I've seen the most, first of all, Mono Geo. If you have a Mono Geo team and you have Goro in it, you can just replace him with Kachina. She's gonna be insane with those crystallized reactions. 40% damage bonus, that is insane. And since you're gonna have a lot of energy recharge when all your characters are Geo, probably the Footprint of the Rainbow is the best weapon for her. This weapon just goes nuts on defense, and that's all you want for Kachina if you want your Kachina to do damage. And I was talking about main DPSs. Who should be this main DPS if you're not running a Mono Geo comp? There are 2 names who are incredibly strong with her. That's Navia and Theory. Or if you're super free to play, then Noelle is also a fine choice. But those main DPS, especially Navia, is gonna be insane with her. And who else for the other 2 slots? The first combination I've seen a lot is Xiangling and Bennett. For, again, obvious reasons. Both of them has insane off-field capabilities. So putting those 3 off-fielders together, your Navia is gonna have damage numbers that you've never seen before. But you can obviously play someone like Furina. Maybe even try out Miscellany and Kachina if you really want this Natlan comp. Now, if you feel like you're lacking energy, if you feel like that your other carries are not really getting the burst as fast as you want, then obviously I think the best option is the Favonius Lance, or the Catch if you just have that one. But I think all in all, if you just want a weapon that is good for all scenarios, if you feel like you never have energy problems, then Footprint of the Rainbow, the new weapon. But if you want more energy, if you want your burst to be always up for the characters, then Favonius Lance. That is my general idea. And basically that's it. That is the video. She is insane because of this artifact set. I do think in later patches she's gonna be replaced, but just for this one patch she's gonna be in the meta, so we have to protect her and get those damage numbers up. I really hope you guys enjoyed my video. Tomorrow I have actually a very special video to show you. I don't want to leak too much, but it's gonna be an unboxing one. And after that, we're already gonna be in Natlan. I'm gonna stream my Natlan adventures on my Twitch, my YouTube right here as well, and also on TikTok. But just so you know, if you watch 2 hours on Twitch, you're gonna get Primo Gems. So I hope to see you guys somewhere there. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give a like. And if you enjoyed it a lot, then make sure to subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye bye!